Your website is more than just an online presence. It's a tool for driving impact and engaging with your supporters. With NationBuilder, every page you create is directly connected to your organizing work, helping supporters take action, whether that's signing up, donating, or participating in your campaigns. Because your website stays synced with your database, every interaction is tracked automatically. And since all NationBuilder pages are built with action in mind, each one helps move your supporters closer to meaningful engagement. So let's take a look at the website section and how your pages are organized, starting with the page list view. To go to the website section, you can click on Website. If you have multiple websites, a drop-down will allow you to select which one you want to edit. By default, you will land on the page list view, which displays the active pages on your website. The type of page shows what kind of page it is, like an event, donation, or sign-up page. Pages shown in bold appear in your site's top navigation menu, while non-bolded pages live elsewhere on your site. The slug is the unique identifier for each page. It forms part of the URL like yoursite.com/slug. In most cases, you'll want to leave the slug as it is. The number next to the page's slug indicates that it's a parent page under which this amount of pages are nested. The status column shows whether a page is public, unlisted, or in another state. At the top of this list, you can use the filters to display only pages of a specific type or with a specific tag. Page tags are different from people tags and help with both categorization and design or placement of your pages, with those last two features being a more advanced function. You can also search for a specific page at the top. Before we create our first page, let's take a look at the top menu options. Top Nav. This allows you to reorder the pages in your website's top navigation menu. You can simply drag and drop. Supporter Navigation is a separate menu that appears for logged-in users, giving them access to specific pages. The Theme section is where you can configure the look and feel of your entire website. You can use a stock theme, a purchased marketplace theme, or create a custom theme there yourself or with the help of a developer. Usually, changes here are handled by a site architect or developer as they affect the entire website. Site Settings allows you to edit parameters that affect the entire website. Be careful, changes here apply across all pages. You can upload your logo or a favicon, which is a small icon that displays in the Browser tab. Other global settings include adding your footer or connecting analytics or enabling a cookie banner. These are typically set up once during launch and rarely need to be revisited. Let's go back to the Pages section. Here we can click on New Page, noting that if you click on the arrow next to the button, you can actually create a new website. We're going to create a petition page. For instance, to ask the mayor to restore a local theater. First, we enter the name and slug of the page. The slug will be auto-populated from the page name, though you can edit it if needed. Those are public faces, but you can always edit them later on. Next, we ensure we have the correct page type selected. The page type you select will define the settings, template, and layout options available. Here, we can see the top 8 most common page types, but we can also browse additional options by clicking on the Show All Page Types button. Basic pages don't include forms. They're great for a home page, but they're not action-oriented. Blog and calendar pages serve as parent pages to nest other content like blog posts or event listings. Sign-up pages are versatile for collecting supporter information and gauging their interest. The status of your new page defaults to unlisted, so it won't appear publicly until you publish it. Lastly, we can decide if we want to include the page in our top navigation, which refers to the menu of the website, or in the supporter navigation. Let's click on Create Page. At the top of the page, you'll see the name, the URL, publish status, and a preview button. From here, you can switch from the page-specific settings, which feature options specific to the page type you selected, to the general settings that apply to every page regardless of type. In the General Settings tab, you can add web page tags to categorize your pages. You can update the name and the slug. You can nest this page under another parent page, for example, under a page called Action featured in your website menu. You can choose whether certain settings apply just to this page or at the site level. Under Search Engine Optimization, fields are pre-populated, but you can customize them to better reflect your organization. You can also configure social media sharing prompts so that when someone takes action, the right message is ready for them to share. Make sure you save any changes. Let's get back to page-specific settings. Depending on the type of page you're working with, you'll have different and potentially additional tabs here. Under Basics, you configure logistics like event attendance or sign-up checkboxes. Here we're configuring petition settings such as our signature goal, but also where to redirect people after they sign, and which data to collect or assign, such as tags for their people profile, any path steps that you want them to land on, automations you want to enroll them into, point people you want to assign, or memberships that someone who signs this petition should be added onto. For the content of our petition page, found under this tab, use the WYSIWYG editor to add text and images. Always include descriptions for images. This helps with search engine optimization. To add a video, simply paste a YouTube link using Embedding. Do not format the URL. You can use files, much like with eBlasts, to upload a document for your supporters to download. Now we can save and preview to see how it looks. Finally, let's set up an auto-response email to thank our supporters for taking action and to confirm that their action was received. You can personalize the message using liquid variables, so each supporter sees content tailored to them. You can even include a recruiter link so that the supporter receives credit if they share the action and get other people to join. Note that auto-response default text can be customized at the template level. Now let's take a look at how your page looks. Nice work finishing this website module. Your grow supporters into leaders, all while strengthening connections across your movement. Keep growing your skills by liking and subscribing for more NationBuilder content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.